This is the last video of the install project of the HANA Academy. Thank you for joining. We have installed HANA and have checked that the server is started. Bob will now show us how to use the command line utility called HDBSQL to connect to HANA and perform our first query.
Again, we're going to log into our Linux box using PuTTY. And this time we're going to log in as the STS user. STS12345. So the command is called HDBSQL. We need to decide on the database, so that's a -s, and I'm going to say it's STS, that's the one that we created. Where it is, so it's on this machine. And then we need a port number, which is a 5-digit number. By default, the port number will start with 3, then the number of the instance, which in our case is 31, and will end with 15. We then need the user, which is our system user, and the password, which is capital STS12345. And then you hit return. Now you can see which commands are available by doing a \h. So one of the first tests that we might want to see is which users do we already have by default. Well, if I go to \du, we can see we've got these users here, these 4 users. By default, it's an empty system. You can also actually run a select statement. So you can do that by one of the simple select statements that you can type is the following. The simple command would be select, then table underscore name, comma, schema underscore name, from, and there's an object, a sys table called m underscore tables. And there we have a list of tables which are in that schema. If you were to log in with the HANA Studio on the Windows box, you should see the same amount of tables and the same amount of users. So that's a very simple demonstration into how we can check that the HANA installation on the Linux server is working correctly using a SQL tool which is already on the Linux server after installation.